we're gonna give this a whirl. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to edit this because I am recording this on a completely different computer on what I usually edit everything on. I finally got this to work. I am not the most equipped with Mac, and I'm on a Mac right now, a Mac laptop. It's been great for production, but I'm not used to it. I've always had a Windows, so bear with me here. Yeah, we're gonna go over the whole session of Trouble. I wanted to show you kind of behind the scenes. If you're familiar with Logic Pro, it's basically like GarageBand, which is like a simple music software. This is basically an upgraded version of it. It's very intelligent. It's really it has a lot of upgrades and really nice sounds, and it's really worth it. It's pretty expensive, but it's really worth it. And yeah, so either this is gonna be edited or it's gonna be just sent raw to YouTube. We'll find out. Hopefully I'm recording. I should be. Okay, hopefully. Yeah, this is the session. We have 62 tracks. Just as a kind of overlay. Each track is a different sound. Could be different vocals, could be different, guitars, drums. So yeah, there's about 62 different sounds throughout the whole track. And yeah, so yeah, I originally wrote it on acoustic, or I didn't really write it. I wrote the melody and wrote on that, and then brought it over here, started playing it with my electric because I thought someone would sound way better as a rock sound. Yeah, so I put we'll just go one by one. We'll go in chronological order. I'm pretty sure I put these down first. These are kind of literally two chords. I panned two of them, or I duplicated that and then panned them left and right just to give some space. And then I had this more harder mid-range kind of sounding one. So that one just packs a punch in the mid to bass range. This is the actual bass. I don't have a bass, so it's basically the bass string of my electric guitar, and I pitched it down. Let me see if I can. You can see right here, like the -12. That's an octave down from the original. The original playing, and then this is like an octave plus a fifth. So that's the bass, and then I think these are like the mid to highs. Yeah. So I just panned these. You can see these are like kind of center to panned. By pan I mean like left and right, like across your ears. Like if you have headphones, these are like more completely left and right ear. I think I just added this as like an extra. It's like a harmonic kind of thing. Ooh, I can't wait to get to the drums. Yeah, so this was the guitars. I think I did all of these first. And you can just hear how big and loud and crunchy that is, and I loved it. So I had to, this was before I even wrote many of the lyrics, I had to add some really punchy drums for that. So I have this software called Labs. It has a bunch of good sounds. There's a couple of drum kits that I've installed from it that sound really good. Let me see here. Wow, that's bright. I'm in a dark room, and that just really lit it up. Yeah, this is, you can see there's a keyboard, but there's different sounds and everything. So I turned up the grit, which is basically kind of a distortion kind of thing. Like all the things over here, these are effects on it. So originally, let me turn all these off. These are all effects. Originally, this is what it would sound like. If you click on them, you can see all these. So this is like the kick drum, snare. These are the kind of crash ride thing. Sorry, I can't solo each thing out, but you can get the gist of it. So I added distorted, two types of distortion, because I wanted this to pack a bunch. You can hear all the guitars are super distorted, and you can't have a kind of a boring drum set with that. You gotta match it up. So I added these distortion. can hear it. It's like clipping. It's like when things are too loud, they start to clip. It's basically making it really loud and then kind of dimming it down and making it hurt. And then wait, add this spreader. I promise I won't go into too much detail with everything, but I like this. And then just some reverb on it, just to give it some room. Add this crash. Did this really loud crash, and then that's packing a punch, but I wanted more low end into it. Like we have the bass, we have like these mid-range guitars that are doing a lot of low end, and it's gonna muddy up those drums. So I did this really punchy kick just to like give that kick. So yeah, you can tell the difference. It really punches it. And the snare makes it better. Yeah, and whenever, I think the first time I heard it all together, I was so excited because I knew this was going to be really good. Yeah, and I knew it was going to be great, and I knew I needed to give it some, give it what it deserves vocally, because you know, when I wrote it, it was just kind of soft, but I needed to have it loud and distorted vocals to go in. So I don't know if I want to show much. These are kind of embarrassing, but so yeah. So this is, I recorded this. Let me see how it sounds. This is gonna suck. I'm probably gonna cut this out. So yeah, that's the raw vocal. You can hear me inside the truck, and then we add this compressor. It kind of just kept it. What's this? Some reverb and then some distortion. Really made it. So that distortion and that reverb really makes it good. And then I didn't have anything. I didn't have an intro before that, so I had to make that. Let me quickly go over it. We don't have much to go over because the courses are pretty much the same, so I'm just kind of grueling over here. I wanted it to kind of fade in. I didn't want it to come out of nowhere. Especially I like to put my songs, if they end up being an EP or an album, I want them to be somewhat dissolving into each other. And I thought if I do this, it would be cool to, put something before it and just kind of fade into it, especially if it serves narratively in the EP or album. So this is kind of I do have samples, I have splice, but sometimes I make my own, transition sounds. This is, I think that's legit me blowing into the mic. What's this? That's me whistling into the mic. It distorted it and stuff. I think this is a reversed guitar. Yeah. And there's like little pianos over here. Just sounds so good. And just these like little background vocals. Yeah, and here's the guitars. Same chords and everything. I just wanted some more chill guitars for it. This like kind of warping one. I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's this one. Yeah. It sounds so weird. That was cool. It's kind of hypnotizing. And then just the vocals. I thought we both. Nothing special on these. Just a little harmony. I thought we both grew. Some like little background stuff. Wish you did. I wanna stay. I'll let it out. So yeah, there's the first chorus, and then I had to slow it down. I wanted to bring it back in really quickly. I love how it turns out. Oh man. We come back to guitars. Add some piano here. It's just really nice. Soft piano that Labs have. Big shout out. It's all free and it's crazy. It sounds so good. Add some like delay on that and stuff. Some piano. I love that cello. And then we kind of... We have a lot of harmonies in this one. I really love how this sounds. Here's all the vocals. This isn't what I wanted. This one, I think that's my favorite little 2 lines because I added so many little... I have some like little transitioning vocals in there. I have this little cello. Say the same. You keep me somewhere hard. This is like a little sample, like a string sample that I thought sounded really good. I originally had like actually just had a string do that, but it didn't feel as fluid. This sounds like someone kind of screaming or crying. I reverb that in. This is my favorite part. It took me a while to get this right because I wanted it to feel right rhythmically. Let me just check if we're recording. We are, okay. Rhythmically, I didn't know how this was going to work, but I really wanted it to be like that. Just to come out of nowhere. So yeah, it was really... Yeah, so this vocal just cuts out completely, and I gave it some room for all of these vocals, kind of panned everywhere and distorted to kind of just say, awake! Awake! That's crazy, dude. That sounds so good. Oh, what's this? Awake! Sounds so good. It really punches. Let me put on the drums of that and see how that sounds. Awake! Yeah, and I had these kind of things echoing. It was really sick. I distorted them, kind of cut out the high ends. Really liked how that sounds. And then we have this like little extra vocal that comes in, only in this chorus. Super distorted, and then we have like one pitched up. Pretty much the same. Oh, a new rhythm comes in. There's this little stutter. That's cool. And then this is my probably second favorite part of the song. Is this? I don't know what to call it. Like kind of like a. I don't know what to call it. Oof. Just stops completely. All completely stops. You can see it's supposed to keep going, but it just cut short. We had this one kick. And it all stops. And this is the only thing you hear. And it kind of, like, I wanted it to rise back into the beat, but this just happened naturally. I think I automated just a little bit, yeah. So, like, even without this automation, the compressor was, like, the static of it, got too loud, so it kind of moves out and comes back in. It's kind of like a transition thing, and you can hear how that's literally just that's dead noise. Just really distorted, and it comes back in and it gives this kind of whooshing effect right back into the beat. Sounds so good with this kick. It's like kind of side chaining. So good. I don't think there's anything new in there. And then we got the bridge, which sounds really good. I had this one guitar. I had this little sparkle stuff. Where is this? Little sparkles. What's this? Wow, that is pretty. I don't know what that is. Some kind of string. Those are some echoes for my vocal right here. It hurts to think I knew you, maybe I never did, and now I can't see through you. I don't have delay, I make my own delay. What's this? You are put up my defense. A little transition right here into the beat when we bring back the beat. I think I have an extra snap right there. Yeah. Put up my defense. And we bring in these guitars. Oop, wrong one. This one's like a nice little melody that kind of original that we bring into the bridge. Kind of like it's like adding to the vocals. Anything else? Ooh, wait, what's down here? I haven't been on this project since, I guess, since I bounced it. Added some more guitars just to beef it up. Yeah, and all these. And then we get into the screamy part, back into the truck. And we just cut out. Nothing that you say is true. Love is such a waste. 'Cause when I think of you, it doesn't feel the same. And then yeah, we just added some more those kind of things. I don't know what to call that. I don't think they're maybe they are harmonies. Just some high end, just to kind of differentiate from the other courses. It kind of feels more triumphant than the other courses. The other courses kind of feel more sad. This is more like EA. Yeah, and then that. Ooh, this kind of laid in. Sounds so good. I think those are all samples. This kind of feedback that goes really loud, crazy sounding. I don't know what that is. Kind of the same thing right there. It's just right. It's like supposed to be there. And this new vocal. And of course, I use the other ones just to kind of be like, alright, we're not gonna completely switch up the chorus. It's gonna be somewhat the same. And then, so yeah, funny, story. Not really a story, but funny thing. This kind of like the end, whenever it like crunches out and you can hear it, it's kind of just listen. Well, all like dies out. It's like it's not a clean ending. It's kind of letting go almost. That's the original thing all the way back here when I first started producing it, before I even produced the rest of the song. That's how I ended it. You can see right here. That's literally how it ended. Because I was like, with each guitar thing that I recorded, I was like, alright, we'll see how this goes. I was not picking on, how it's gonna turn out. So I was like, man, that sounds good. It was originally in the end of the first chorus, and then I was like, well, it kind of sounds like a, I'm done kind of thing. So I left it at the end there. Had to automate all these to go out perfectly. Had this little thing in, so just kind of like a, alright, I'm done. So yeah, that sounds really good. Is there anything else? Not sure. I would go deep into everything, kind of show you what effects and everything I put on everything, but that's kind of boring, probably to most people, so maybe that for another time. I'm gonna make this quite short. Yeah, that's basically it. Acoustic is coming up. I have a lot of other songs. I also want to break down Lonely Nights. That was like a fun. It's a really good track, and it's there's a lot of. I think it has more tracks than this, honestly. It's just a lot more diverse, sonically. So I think, um, yeah, I'll do a breakdown or whatever for that. And acoustic is coming, and there's a lot of songs. Trust me, there's a lot of songs. Um, I'll just let you look at that. I'm fine with leaking this. Um, a lot of songs coming, but I gotta perfect them, cause I can't just throw them out anymore, or not throw them out like into the trash, but like throw them for everybody to listen to. I gotta make sure it's good. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, I guess.